Hello everyone, my name is Kyle Obedient, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel. For some of you who have subscribed to me, about 15 subscribers I believe since the last few videos that I recorded about, I don't know, half a year ago, something like that. Thank you for that. I hope I can produce content that you guys will enjoy. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do, again, so I figured why not start with a movie review. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Now, I have been literally the biggest Harry Potter fan I have ever known in my life. For a long time, I absolutely love those movies. I love the characters. I love the setup. I love this wizarding world that most of us have grown up in. Truly a beautiful time to be alive in my opinion. So Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them takes place about 70 years before the events of Harry Potter. And even though this movie is sort of a prequel, it doesn't rely on anything that really exists anymore. I mean, it does. You see spells like, I'm not going to give any spoilers in this, but I don't consider these spoilers because they're just spells. They use spells like Alohomora. The freezing curse is used like once. Or not the curse, sorry. The freezing spell is used once. So that was really cool to see. I saw the very little, subtle, and small details that I dare say hark back to the original Harry Potter universe. I don't know. So Eddie Redmayne plays Newt Scamander, and as I said, I'm not really that much of a moviegoer, but honestly, I think that this was a really good movie for him, as well as this character. Now, I also loved the mage, the mage in this too. It's really weird to say that, like, because you call muggles in the British world, so, I mean, it's a little awkward there. So, this is my first movie review, so I don't think it's going to be that good, honestly. If I think I can do better in the future, I'll repost this and retry again, but all I really want to say is that I actually really enjoyed this movie. There was definitely a certain aspect of it that, like, slowed down a little bit that I couldn't help but notice, and I actually walked out of this theater thinking to myself, I wonder how long this has been. I feel like it's going to be 4:30, and it was like 4 o'clock, and the movie started at 2. So it felt a little bit slow in a way for me. My problem was during this movie is that there were some kids sitting behind me, and sometimes they weren't all that quiet, as kids will be. So honestly, I couldn't hear about half of the dialogue in this movie, but I understood what was going on in the time. And the characters, the Muggle, I'm just going to call them Muggles from now on, the Muggle, and the main character, Newt Scamander, was pretty good. Now, I don't consider this a spoiler because it's actually in one of the trailers, but Grindelwald is a pretty Grindelwald is a pretty major influence, I guess if you want to say, at this time, and he's not in it, but I mean, when the creatures showed up, I actually thought the creatures were really nice. Now, if you were looking going into this movie hoping to see a few or at least one of the creatures from that you saw in the Harry Potter series, like Dementors or something like that, they aren't really in this movie, and I actually really like that because then we get to see on screen at least new characters and new animals that we haven't seen. I mean, I haven't heard of any of these creatures before watching this movie, and maybe that's just a flaw with me. Like, I might be a huge Harry Potter fan, but maybe just not. I don't know everything in the entire universe, so I'm not really going to know some of these creatures, but I loved seeing them. Some of them looked really good. The CGI in this movie was pretty spot on, if you ask me. And J.K. Rowling, another brilliant story, not going to lie, because this is based off the book that the first year students at Hogwarts read, and actually, no, I'm going to consider that a spoiler for you, so anything. So, yeah. But basically, I guess there was kind of a villainous aspect to it. I didn't really understand it at first. It might have been just some of my miscommunication listening to the screen, but I mean, I thought it was pretty good. The guy who's going to play the Flash in the Justice League movie, which I also can't wait for, he is in this movie a lot more than you might think. And it's interesting to see what this actor can do, but I want to see more, because honestly, most of his acting aspect was good. I did see maybe a few flaws here and there, but nothing, you know, too terrible. He wasn't a bad actor. I mean, shit. I mean, I want to see him in Justice League, honestly, as the Flash. I mean, I like the trailer, so anyway, this is talking about Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. I'm really interested to see where the rest of this movie ends up going, or not. Sorry, not the rest of it. I'm really interested to know where the sequels are going to go, because I feel like I'm treading on spoiler territory here, but I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened. But this ending is kind of bittersweet, but also helps to establish, you know, this world. This whole movie, that's basically what this is, because this takes place in America. Now, I read online the next one's supposed to take place in Paris, so I guess they're going to take place in different places, but I'm sure some of the main characters in this movie will return, especially a big one. I'm not going to say who it is, but a big one will definitely be returning. Besides, you know, Newt Scamander, of course. Now, I really hope that you guys like this video. I would really appreciate it if you commented below and let me know what you think of this review, as well as my deliverance of this video to you. I don't have a rating system. If I'm to have a rating system, I mean, I don't really care to have one. I'm open to suggestions, honestly. I love watching Jeremy Jahns. I don't know if any of my viewers do, but I strongly suggest you check out his videos. I actually really like him. He's pretty charismatic in what he does. I think you guys will enjoy it. So there's that. So Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I'm very curious what you think about this movie. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it what you wanted? How about that? Yes, answer that. Is it what you wanted? Comment below and let this Asian know. And if you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. I really hope to make better videos. The next really big movie I plan on seeing is Star Wars Rogue One. I'm extremely excited for that movie. Star Wars is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I've loved it since I was a kid. So when that comes out, check out that in the description. I promise I'll get it on time, around the time the film comes out. Really hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for more. Still trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel, but hopefully I'll figure it out. I think I'm on a roll with these movie reviews. Maybe that's just me. But see you around.